Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're having an amazing day. Remember, you are a star. Don't let anybody dim your light. Today, we're going to talk about the third eye. Okay, the third eye, and whether or not it's opening, whether or not you're downloading new information, moving into higher dimensions. Okay, experiencing the unknown. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. There are 5 signs I want to share with you that you're going through this journey, and you're not going through this alone. You're not crazy, all right? You're not mental. You're not insane. You don't need to be inside 4 walls, okay, whether that be in an office or in a hospital. No, you're not going cuckoo. What's the first sign? So the first sign is a spiritual path. Okay, so you're going through more of a spiritual path. Okay, you're moving away from the crowd. You're moving away from the mainstream. You're moving away from big cities. You're moving away from just very dense, okay, concrete jungles. All right, and you're looking into astrology. You start learning about numerology. All right, so you start learning what your numbers are. What's your master number? I'm an 11. Super fucking powerful. All right, 2 1s, 2 pillars, gateways into other dimensions. All right, what's your star sign? All right, what's your natal birth chart? Okay, what's your rising sun? What is your moon sign? All right, I'm a Pisces on the cusp of Aquarius. Okay, so I'm very informative, and I'm also very intuitive. I'll be clairvoyant. Sometimes I'll dream of events before they happen. All right, so you start diving really deep. Okay, you start doing your research into things that we don't usually talk about. All right, you also start feeling, okay, you start getting very intuitive. You start feeling other entities, other energies. All right, I know this. I started feeling other orbs of energies, okay, around me whenever I would command it, whenever I wanted to shift into higher dimensions, higher vibrations. I would feel these energies. Sometimes I would see shadows. I know a lot of my friends have. Okay, we would see shadows. Sometimes they would come in 3s. Sometimes they'll be tall as humans, but they're nothing to be afraid of. Okay, you've just got to embrace that they're there, okay, and just surrender and just allow things to flow. All right, so that's number 1, your spiritual path. You're going on more of a spiritual path. You're forgetting about this third dimension, this reality where we can only see with our 5 senses. Okay, what's the next sign? Number 2 is you start questioning history, which is his story. Okay, something that we were taught in school, something that we're taught by our friends, our family, and you want to know what the real story is. Okay, so you start digging deep. Once again, you start doing some research. Okay, you start learning about the pyramids. Did you know there were over 30 pyramids in Egypt alone? There are more than just the Great Pyramid of Giza and the other 3 that's around it. There are so many. Did you know that there are pyramids in China? There are pyramids in China that we have no access to. We can only see them from a distance. There are pyramids in Peru. There are pyramids in Mexico. There are pyramids all around the world. Did you know the Sphinx was built as a way to monitor the cycles of the equinox? Anyways, we'll talk about that another time. So you start doing research on history or real story. Okay, so you start doing research on real story. All right, so you learn about the pyramids. You start learning about ancient cultures, the flower of life, okay, which spirit science, by the way, talks greatly about. Okay, they share amazing information about the flower of life and how the symbol of sacred geometry has been shared commonly around the world. Okay, so you start looking at that. You also start looking at aliens, whether or not they're true. Are you an alien? You're probably an alien, aren't you? I'm an alien too, don't worry. I don't think I was here. I've been here before. It feels like I've been here before. Why am I here? For a greater purpose. I know my purpose. Do you know your purpose? The Anunnaki. you start looking research on the Sumerian text, which by the way is incredible. You just have to go have a look at it. Have a look at the Sumerian text, okay, what they're about, who the Anunnaki are, why they wanted to create these hybrid beings, why they decided to alter our DNAs. Was it for the pyramids? Who knows? Who knows? So that's number 2. All right, so you start doing your own research. You start looking at the real story. Number 3, okay, is that you become more health conscious. Okay, so you start becoming more health conscious. You start cutting out meat. You realize, this is a little too heavy. It's not for me. Okay. You think, oh man, like the dog. Why? Even if the dog was tasty, I still wouldn't eat it. Why? Because it's a sentient being. It feels like us. Okay. It's a living creature. It's conscious. It's aware. It wants to be happy, just like you. Right? So you realize that, okay, if a dog feels that way, okay, and is like that, then a cow is going to be the same. All right, and a fish and a chicken, they're all living creatures. You start realizing, hey, I can live without animals. I want them to be happy, just like me. So you start eating a more plant-based diet, which, by the way, I have a vegan nutrition guide. If you'd like to learn more about vegan nutrition, plant-based diet, it's got shopping list, it's got a macro guide, it's got a protein guide, supplements, over 20 plant-based recipes. Have a look, it's for free. Okay, I'll leave the link below. And you start realizing, I can live without it. I can eat fruits and vegetables and plants and herbs and still thrive. Okay, I've been a vegan for 2 years, loving it, never gonna go back. I love the whole food plant-based diet. It fuels my workouts, it keeps me going, keeps my body nourished, okay, it heals my body. It's amazing, I love it. So that's the 3rd sign, okay? So you start cutting out all these animal products, you're becoming more health conscious, you're realizing the impact of meats, okay, on a global scale, all right? Carbon emissions, 14% are caused by meat. Okay, we have enough stock that we feed to the animals, all right, to feed the entire world over and over again till 2050. Can you believe that? Anywho's, so that's a 3rd sign. The 4th sign, okay, is that you start becoming more synchronistic with your purpose. And what happens when you're more aligned and you're experiencing synchronicities or coincidences? Yeah, right, okay. That's funny. Is that you start seeing numbers, right? So you start seeing 1111, 111, 222, 333, so on and so forth. Sometimes it may be significant to you. It might be 468, for example. All right, 468, 432, no, 432. That's the frequency of the earth, but it could be significant to you. You might see that very often, right? So what do these mean? It means that you're on your path, you're on your spiritual path. Okay, so you're more aligned. Whenever I'm aligned with my purpose, okay, whenever I'm in the heart space, whenever I'm following my intuition, I'll see these numbers. But if not, if I'm off track, forget it. I won't see these numbers. It means I'm out of alignment. But when I am, it means my guardian angels are looking after me. It means spiritual beings are around me. It means the universe is talking to me. It means that, yes, you're on the right path. Okay? Now what's the final sign? The final sign is that you're becoming a rebel of society. Okay, so you're becoming to realize that you are worth more than your job. Okay, so you're becoming more conscious that, hey, I wasn't born to just be in 4 walls for the rest of my life. 5 days a week, 9 to 5, what's this about? Who made this? Who made these rules? The only real laws are the laws of the universe, right? Anyway, so you become a rebel of society. You start creating your own, know, maybe you're creating your own YouTube channel and creating your own business. You start following your purpose. You start being more passionate about, you know, what you want to share. You want to inspire people, right? You want to inspire people to get out, to eat healthy, to be adventurous, to go and explore, okay, to be more in tune with their body, to love and respect their bodies, right? Because we're just borrowing this body, right? So those are some of the signs that you're going through this awakening and your third eye is open, right? Lastly, a very important thing, water. Okay, water can calcify our third eye. It can deteriorate it. Okay, so when we're drinking a lot of tap water, okay, which is going through lots of pipes and steels and carrying all this unnecessary crap, okay, it's feeding into our brain, we calcify it, okay, and when we calcify it, it fucks, you know, it fucks with our third eye, okay, and it fucks with our cycle, our sleep-wake cycle. Our pineal gland is responsible for melatonin, okay, that helps us sleep, and serotonin keep us awake. It also releases DMT. Did you know that? It releases tiny amounts of dimethyltryptamine. Okay, dimethyltryptamine, which helps us see other parts of this reality, things that we cannot see with our two eyes. People around the world, they're smoking DMT. Okay, they're going to the shamans in the Amazons and experiencing the ayahuasca and how it's allowing us to move out of this third dimension, okay, with our soul and go and explore other dimensions, right? So our pineal gland, if we don't look after it, okay, we are putting ourselves into not only a bad sleeping pattern, but we're putting a veil over our minds, okay, over what we can see beyond this realm. So go for spring water, go to the mountains, go collect some fresh spring water, or just have some alkalized water, okay, or have some distilled water without the fluorides and all these nasty chemicals that come with it. Change your toothpaste, go for fluoride-free toothpaste, go for fluoride-free mouthwash, okay? This is gonna change your life forever, I guarantee you, you're gonna start experiencing a whole new reality. If you're not already are, you probably already are, because if you click this video, chances are your third eye is fucking way open, and you're constantly downloading infinite wisdom from the universe and realizing that you're a powerful being who deserves more. Okay, that you're not just this avatar in a city block, okay, that you deserve to be in nature, that you deserve to explore the world, okay, to be free, all right, to share, to inspire, to live your purpose, okay, in this beautiful world that we get to live in, okay, not just on the weekends, but every day with our family, with our friends, with the birds, with the bees, because it's our right. It's our right to do so. Anyways, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Remember to love your friends, love your family, love the animals, love the planet, and most importantly, love yourself. You are worthy. Peace.